Hey everybody, welcome to our host appreciation cooking class tonight. Tonight we have Melissa and Angie gonna cook some stuff. I think it's like getting ready for Thanksgiving recipes. I just want to welcome you to our champion team here, and they're going to tell you a little bit about why they love Tupperware, and I'm going to tell you a little bit why you might like Tupperware. Usually, our business leader Pam Clift is in charge of these shows, but right now she is doing one of the things that we love about Tupperware. She is with her family for the Thanksgiving holiday down in Atlanta. They just had a brand new grandbaby, and she has her other grandkids down there too. All three of her kids live in Atlanta. So she is down there enjoying family time, and we get to do the While the Cat's Away, the Mice Will Play shows. So we are going to go ahead and start. Melissa, you go ahead and start. Tell us a little bit about you and your team and your recipe.
All right. My name is Melissa Tinney. I'm actually in the Ravenna, Ohio area. I've been in Tupperware about 1 year and 9 months now. Just this year became a director, and my team is called the Solutions Team. And I actually have one of my consultants, Angela. She's going to be doing a recipe for us tonight too. I know hers is sort of a get the Thanksgiving started kind of a dip. So I look forward to seeing that. I am going to do more of like a side dish. I'm doing AuGratin potatoes. And I know we're all looking for different recipes, different things to do because we're getting a little bit tired of being at home and doing all the cooking and cleaning and all of that. Well, AuGratin potatoes may not be different, but this one is because it's going to be cooked in the microwave, and it's going to be cooked in this. So this is our MicroPro grill, which is probably my most used piece of Tupperware besides our eco water bottles, because these are with me and my husband every single day. So those are our two most used items. And trust me, I have a lot of Tupperware. I love it all. That is why I joined Tupperware, was to get a discount. And as the months went on, I sort of got the extra perks of making some amazing friends, building a team. I just recently earned a card from Tupperware, so I'm pretty excited. It's been a crazy year, but it's been a lot of fun. So the only piece of equipment I'm really going to use, besides my measuring cups and bowls and a spatula that actually isn't even in the catalog right now, but I love it, is the mandolin. I pretty much have all of my potatoes done. You're supposed to use 4 large potatoes. I found that 4 large potatoes really fill up the MicroPro grill. So you could probably do anywhere between 4 medium or 4 large, depending on how much you like. So I wanted to show you how easy, I saved one of my potatoes, how easy our mandolin is. You basically just put it on, slide that back, and then you press down. Super easy. It's got the guard, so you're not going to hurt yourself. And basically, I hold on to right here as it's up, press down, and as it meets the rim here, then I start pressing on the red and sort of doing both. This is how I found is the easiest for me. And if you're really good, you can go really fast, but I'm trying to show you how you can use it. And then this is the piece you're left with. Pretty much cuts it all the way down. So you're going to notice that I am going to do this in a different pan than I showed you. And there is a reason for that, and I will let you know in a few minutes. This is our vent and serve, which also is used in the microwave. It has this cute little top on it. And then you can put this in the microwave and cook it. And basically, it's going to follow the same times as cooking in our MicroPro grill. So basically what you do is you put your potatoes in. You just sort of line the bottom. And I wasn't kidding. 4 large potatoes does a lot of potatoes. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it's overflowing. And it did the same thing to my MicroPro grill. So just so you know, that's how those work. I'm going to pat it down. Anytime you need to make a little bit more room in a pan, just pat it down. And because I cut these previously, I put them in cold water because that keeps them from turning brown. And it also makes them cook better, especially if you're frying. It makes fried potatoes come out so much crispier because it's pulling some of the starches out. So there's just a helpful tip. Now, the rest is just mixing it all together. And it is so easy. I did my melted butter. It's 1 tablespoon of melted butter. And I did this in our micro pitcher, which I absolutely love. I use for everything. And let me see. I'm going to put in here 1 tablespoon of melted butter, a tablespoon of flour, which is sort of what's going to give it its thickening. So it thickens up for you. And then I'm just sort of going to just combine those together a little bit. You don't have to do a lot of combining. And then it's 3/4 a cup of cheddar cheese, but you only put half a cup into your actual casserole itself. The other 1/4 a cup, and I'm not going to lie, I did more than a 1/4 a cup on top because I love cheese. And it may not always be the best thing, but butter and cheese are my favorite things. So there you go. And then this is 1 cup of half and half. And then it's a 1/4 a cup of Parmesan cheese. Again, just going to sort of stir it up a little bit. And you're going to notice when I go to pour this on the AuGratin potatoes, the cheese pretty much stays on top of the potatoes anyway. But then it's half a teaspoon of salt. I started to say 1 teaspoon, and I'm like, no, I'm pretty sure it's not that much. And then it is, let me see, a half a teaspoon of, actually, no, it's 1 teaspoon of minced garlic, which I've already done that too. Keep it nice and easy. And then you just mix it up. And you pour it over the top. And what I have found is, of course, the melted butter, when it hits the cold milk, does tend to gel up a little bit. That's okay. Just scrape the bottom. It's going to melt when you cook it. So you just pour this over the top. I'm going to spread out my cheese a little bit, make sure I got all of my melted butter. And then basically what this does is I would put this into the microwave and cook it for 12 minutes. You're going to notice it might not totally cover the top. That's okay, because when you take it out after 12 minutes, you're going to stir it up and mix it up. If you find at that time, maybe you like your AuGratin potatoes a little bit creamier, then you can add a little bit more of the half and half or even just milk. So what I'm going to do with this, though, is I'm going to put the lid on it because our vent and serves are amazing and they can go in the freezer. I am doing this because I knew it had to be quick and I cheated. We don't have the magic of television, so I have to go with the magic of me and Zoom. And these are your AuGratin potatoes. So I like to do a little bit of color on anything that I serve just to make it pretty. So I chopped up some fresh parsley and some green onions. I'm going to shake that on the top, and you do what you like, but isn't that beautiful? So that's my dish for you guys tonight, AuGratin potatoes.
So that looks so amazing.
You ought to smell it. It's really hard not to start eating.
I wish I could. First off, anything that has melted butter and cheese I'm all in. But yeah, that looks really, really good. So if you could maybe post that recipe, I don't know, like on Champion or somewhere, because I didn't write it down. I was just kind of watching and being fascinated. But I love doing it in the vent and serve and freezing it, and because you could make that ahead of time and then pull it out of the freezer and go ahead and bake it, which is awesome. Okay, so now that I'm kind of over the AuGratin potatoes, but not really because I want to bite, I just want to tell you really quick some of the easiest ways to get some Tupperware into your kitchen, some of the products you saw Melissa using, and some of just basic Tupperware products. So we have 3 ways that you can make that happen in your life. And the first one is kind of like a discount club. It's a $15 virtual kit, we call it. And for $15, you can get your own Tupperware discount, which is 25 to 35%, sometimes even more. And a 25% discount for a year on anything that you buy. And also, if you have family or friends that decide they want to buy some things from you, you can either let them use your discount or you can make a little extra money that way too. So that's $15 and that lasts at least a full year, okay? Now, but if you really want some Tupperware products in your home and you want to get started with a better deal, we have 2 kit options. And our first one is just a basic business kit. And it's this set right here. From right where my hands are over, okay? And this is $60, it's $150, a little bit more, worth of Tupperware. And it's just like a sample of our basic products. It's the things that you're gonna get in your kitchen and want more of. You get one of our modular mates and a Fridge Smart, which our Fridge Smart set is, it comes in a set of 4, but they give you the basic size. They give you the small deep, which is what everybody uses for everything. And you will love these. These keep your fruits and vegetables fresh and healthy looking even for like 3 to 4 times longer than they will any other way you're going to keep them. You get one of our Crystal Waves and one of our Eco to Go cups. You get a couple of lunchets and you get this, okay? This is our chop and prep. This is an amazing little thing. I'm sure Melissa did her garlic in this whenever she was getting ready. You can do onions, mushrooms. This is like the perfect omelet maker because you can put everything in here. You pull it just a couple of times. It's all chopped up and you can throw it right in anything you want to. So it's great for soups or omelets, anything. So this is what you can get for $60. But if you're a real discount person and you want the best deal possible, you get all of this, right, for $109. And this is over $400 worth of Tupperware. So you get the basic kit, plus you're going to get the executive business kit, honestly. You get 3 of the smaller square vent inserters, which is the product that Melissa used to freeze in. Okay, so you can freeze and microwave in these. You get our basic baking set, which is the measuring cups and spoons, that's a bowl, and that amazing spatula that Melissa was using. We have people that just like are so in love with these, it's crazy. These are the best spatulas ever. They get everything out of the bowl. The only people that don't like these will be your kids and your grandkids, because if you're not nice, you can scrape everything out of the bowl, including all the cookie dough, all the cake mix, and so there's nothing left to lick, okay? You get one of our water bottles, you get our breakfast maker, and the thing I like about the breakfast maker, I say all the time, that's the most misleading name of anything that we have, because you can do everything in that breakfast maker. You can do omelets, you can do French toast, you can do pancakes, you can do brownies, you can steam vegetables in there, in the microwave, just for 2 or 3 minutes, no matter what it is you're doing, and it's perfect for single serving anything. You get a couple of our freeze-its, which are great, they're brand new, they're stain resistant. You get the match to the chop and prep, okay? This is our Power Chef. It does the same thing that chop and prep does on a bigger basis, because it does come with the blades with the guard, but it also comes with a whip. Blades are trying to escape. Comes with a whip, so you can do a full cake mix in here, you can make whipped cream in here, and it's the same thing. You just pull, and it kind of just happens like magic. So you get all of this for $109, which is just amazing, okay? And Tupperware doesn't stop there. We always have extra offers. There's, when you do get started with your own business, you're gonna make some side money or maybe make some serious full-time money. We have a thing called the Confident Start Program, and you can go through that in 13 weeks and end up with a full set of our cookware for free. So those are the things that we want you to think about. And in the meantime, right, Angie's gonna come on and show us what kind of dip are we making for Thanksgiving.
Hi, Jenny. We are going to make a buffalo chicken dip today. And this is kind of like a pre-Thanksgiving or a game day kind of a dip that, my husband loves, so I just had to make it. And I found the easiest way to make it instead of putting it in the crock pot and then cooking it for a half hour, 45 minutes until it's ready. So it's so super easy. So I'm going to start. You take 1 can of chicken breast, or it's a large can of chicken. You strain it and everything like that, and get all the gunk maybe that's in there. Or you can use 2 chicken breasts if you want to use rotisserie chicken or something like that. If you have that on hand, you could do that. But I'm going to put it into our Power Chef here and just give it a little chop, just so we don't have a lot of thick chunks or anything in our dip. And I just pull it maybe 3 times to get it chopped up a little bit. Super easy. And I am going to mix this in our whip and mix. I recently just got this and I absolutely love it. It's probably one of my new favorite tools. But I put the chicken in first. And I get my spatula here just to make sure I get all my chicken out. And okay. To this, we are going to add 1/3 cup of hot sauce. And I love those for cups. And then 3/4 cups of ranch. And I already mixed my cheese in my Great Master shredder, which I love how there's no added fillers or anything in the shredded cheese. So I have started shredding all my cheese, not buying the bag cheese anymore. And so I love this tool, another one of my favorites. So I'm using all of my favorite tools in a quick, easy recipe. So that's why I love it. And then it calls for 1 cup of shredded cheddar cheese. And 1 brick of cream cheese. So I already kind of cut it up just a little bit so it breaks it up a little bit so it's not just one big hunk of cream cheese in here. And then all you do is you put the top on to your Great Master shredder. Makes me think of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles when I say that. And I do it on the level 2 setting just because it's a little thicker and it takes a little bit to mix it up. Just a couple of turns, you'll see it is already mixed up perfectly. And just get a little bit off of these feeders. That's where all the cheese likes to stick. And as Melissa said, everything's better with cheese. So once you get everything mixed up, and as you can see, it does an amazing job at mixing everything up. I'm going to put that into our vent and serve. And you cook this in the vent and serve for 5 minutes on 70%. It kind of depends on your microwave and what wattage you have, but that's what works best for us. And all you do is you put the top on and you vent it and put it in for that 5 minutes, 70%. And just like Melissa, I have the power of showing you. And when it comes out, you just want to give it a little bit of a stir to mix everything together. And it looks amazing. And then you just serve it with tortilla chips. So super quick and easy dip that you can serve to your family and friends if they're coming over, or if you're just staying safe. Perfect to make half a recipe just for you and your family. So I guess that's all I have. Back to you, Jenny.
So Andy, before you go,
yes.
How long have you been in Tupperware?
I started in Tupperware in May. right after COVID kind of started. I started because a friend asked me to join, and I was like, okay, why not? Let's give it a try. And Tupperware has been super amazing because I've gotten, like, they're so generous with the incentives that they have. I've gotten so much stuff for free. I rocked my Confident Start program, and I do this alongside of a full-time job. So this is just extra income for me, and I do it part-time. And even doing it part-time, I was able to meet the goals, get the Confident Start, and I earned my cookware set before my time ran out. So I'm super excited because I'll be getting that in January. So it'll be Christmas all a couple months long. So
That's fantastic. That cookware set's a game changer, I'm telling you.
yeah, I'm excited about getting it actually. So
Well, this has been great, you guys. I am so glad if you're watching this at a later time, then you can write down the recipes, but those 2 recipes have got to be posted on Champion because I need them both. I'm sitting here thinking there's not enough cheese in the world for all of that stuff. It just looks amazing. If you have any questions about anything that you saw here tonight, just get with your Tupperware rep, and I'm sure he or she will be happy to answer your questions. Melissa and Angela, thank you so much. Everybody else, thanks for being on, and we will not be having a cooking demo next Thursday night because it's Thanksgiving and we want you to enjoy that, however that's looking for you. You know, now that you've been on Zoom or you're on YouTube, you can always do that with your family if you can't get together. And whether you can't get together because of distance or personal preference or just because you feel like it's a better idea, that's okay. You know, you can still see each other, and thanks to technology, we can actually be together if we can't be together. So it's all gonna be great, and everybody stay safe and have a great Thanksgiving, you guys. Thanks so much.